Edo State Governor Adams Oshomole says that the role of Nigeria and the international community should be poverty eradication as against poverty reduction, and with the right political will. Governor Oshomole, who said this when members of the Course 38 National Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies paid him a courtesy call at the Government House in Benin City, attributed poverty to the insecurity in the nation today. Meanwhile, the Acting Director General of the National Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies, Jonathan Juma, said they were in Benin City to study the Edo State economic model and prefer policies that will help reduce poverty in the country.
Poverty can be eradicated if there is a political will and we adopt appropriate tools to deal with it. Those who are poor have no reason to be afraid of death. And that explains the ease with which some people are ready to die, provided somebody dies with them. So the way to make death unattractive and to encourage people to have hope is to make living attractive and meaningful. For as long as too many people think that there is no tomorrow, and all they have living is pain, hunger, deprivation, no amount of sermonizing in church and mosque will stop them from resorting to tactics that will undermine our collective security and able to protect the privileges of those who have made it in life.
Mr. Adams Oshomole, Governor, Edo State. To the southwestern part of the country now, members of the Nigerian Medical Association in Ekiti State are reacting to the death of 6 of their colleagues in a road accident along the Abuja-Kaduna Expressway. The doctors converged at the Secretariat for an emergency meeting where they expressed shock over the irreparable loss. 3 of the 6 doctors involved in the accident are staff of the Federal Teaching Hospital, Edo-Ekiti. The doctors were part of the Ekiti State delegates to the 2016 Nigerian Medical Association Annual General Meeting and were traveling from Ekiti to Sokoto State.
13 of them on board and 7 of them died, 6 doctors and a driver. Currently, we are grieving. The state is in mourning. It's a monumental loss, and I can only just pray to God to give us the fortitude to bear this love and to comfort us at this very difficult time.
Ondo State Governor Dr. Olusegun Mimiko has asked the newly elected local government chairmen in the state to employ team dynamics and good human management in their style of administration. The governor stated this at the swearing-in ceremony for the 18 chairmen in Akure, the state capital. Governor Mimiko noted that his administration dissolved the existing local governments he met in 2009 because it was constituted illegally, and advised the chairmen to work together with the career officers, the councillors, and traditional rulers in their various councils.
The present political configuration in the state, in which the plaintiff and the defendants have found themselves in the same party, has, as some advised, changed the equation totally. What is more, the statutory tenure prescribed by the law for the aspirant chairman have since lapsed. Our eagerness, therefore, to conduct the local government council election is in absolute obedience to the provisions of our law and the removal of all the legal impediments placed on our way and that of failure by those who do not want local government election conducted. The chairman will substantially require the cooperation of the career officers. You will require the cooperation of the career officers. You will require the cooperation of your supervisory councillors, political leaders, and especially the traditional rulers in your respective local governments.
Dr. Olusegun Mimiko, Governor, Ondo State. Now, to the south, there must be an efficient integration amongst member countries of ECOWAS to grow the economy and take Nigeria taking the lead. This is the view of the head of the European Union team to Nigeria and ECOWAS countries, Ambassador Michel Arian, who was speaking at a meeting in Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital. The forum brought together some business and economic leaders to discuss the best ways to attract foreign direct investment in the face of dwindling oil prices.
We know the problem caused by the dwindling oil prices, but I would be cautious about the this idea of diversifying the economy. I think oil and gas still is a good basis for the economy of the South-South. So making the oil and gas market working better, improving the framework, having a good PIB, fixing the problem of gas, fixing the problem of petrochemicals, working on the infrastructures linked to the oil and gas, working on a port, developing further the port. For me, is one element for relaunching the economy of the region. So diversifying within the oil and gas sector, like petrochemicals or refinery, the value chain, the question of fertilizers that are made out of gas. So you can diversify outside the purely crude oil and crude gas.
That's where I will draw the curtains for today's program, News Across Nigeria, where we tell you what's happening now across the Federation. I'm Olumide Macaulay.